friends! Today we're going to be doing some music and movement together, and the things that we're going to be focusing on today is music and movement in connection to mathematics and music and movement in a connection to yoga. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be singing 4 different songs, and our first 2 songs are going to be 5 Green and Speckled Frogs and 5 Little Ducks. The objective of this song is going to be to talk about the subtraction skills in mathematics in the beginning. So beginning subtraction skills. So what we're going to do in each song is we're going to start out with the 5. So there's going to be 5 frogs and 5 ducks. And in this song, while we're singing it, one of the frogs or ducks swims away or goes into the pond, and they are taken away from the group. So when you take one away, you could ask how many you have left. You could do these prompts during the song, after the song, before the song, whatever you would like to do. Sometimes I think it's nice during the song to stop once in a while, but sometimes you lose track. So you could always talk about it after too. So when you're talking about like a number problem, a subtraction problem for your children, you could start it out in this way. We have 5 frogs and 1 frog jumps into the pond. How many frogs do we have left? And the answer would be 4. Your child could quantify the number by looking at 4, or they could count. So they could count each finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. And with counting each finger, it helps them make that one-to-one correspondence, which means that one object represents one number. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 frogs left. And you can do those kind of math problems throughout both of these songs, or like I said, talk about them after if you don't want to lose your spot. So we're going to start out with 5 Green and Speckled Frogs, and then we're going to go into 5 Little Ducks. And the objective is to get you thinking about music and movement, which we're going to be doing some arm movements in these songs, but also to make connections throughout the other learning areas. And today we're making that connection to mathematics. So for this song and the next song, we're going to do that. So let's start out with 5 Green and Speckled Frogs. 5 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were 4 green speckled frogs. Globe, globe. 4 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were 3 green speckled frogs. Globe, globe. 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were 2 green speckled frogs. Globe, globe. 2 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there was 1 green speckled frog. Globe, globe. 1 green and speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were none. Globe, globe. That's it. 5 green and speckled frogs. And in that song, like I said, we count down, and then at the end, there are none. 0 frogs left. The next song that we're going to sing is 5 Little Ducks. This song again goes with the same concept of counting down and using those subtraction techniques. It also incorporates a little bit of feelings and social emotional, because at the end we're going to see how that mommy duck feels, and then we're going to talk about that. So those are just some ways that you can incorporate all these different learning areas into just a few simple songs. So we're going to do 5 Little Ducks. 5 little ducks went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said with a quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said with a quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said with a quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said with a quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said with a quack, 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 but no little ducks came back. 0 ducks came back to Mom. How do you think Mom feels? Sad. Sad Mommy duck went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said with a quack, 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 and all 5 little ducks came back. That's my favorite part of the song. I hope it is yours too. The kids have always really loved that part too, just showing the emotion about being upset about something and then being happy when they all came back. So those are the 2 songs that we were going to connect to mathematics. And now we're going to connect the next 2 songs to gross motor movement. We did some movement with our arms in here, and that is definitely gross motor too. We're going to do some more with our legs and our core. When you do gross motor, you want to be practicing balance and strength. So we're going to be using our muscles to balance, and that'll help us build strength as well. So when we're doing these different movements, you can think about how to balance, how to build strength. The first one is kind of like a freestyle, however you guys think the movements might go, or you could do the movements similar to I'm doing them. And then the last song that we're going to do is going to have more yoga, more intentional poses to go with it, and I'll go over those before we sing the last song. So this next song that we're going to sing, in staying with the spring theme, we are going to be singing Plants. This song, Plants, and the next song, Spring Song, are both going to be sung to the same tune of The Farmer in the Dell. So we'll keep it nice and easy. I think everyone knows that tune. The farmer in the dell, the farmer in the dell, hi-ho, there be a farmer in the dell. So that's a tune. We're just going to switch up the words so that it makes sense for talking about spring, and then we're going to tie in some movement. So in our first song, we have some different things that we can move to. The first one is farmer planting the seeds. So you could think about how would a farmer look if he was planting seeds. Then the next one is the rain begins to fall. Think about how rain looks when it falls and act that out. The next one is the sun. The sun begins to shine. The sun begins to shine. And the next one is plants are growing. And then buds are opening. And then flowers are smiling. So those are going to be the different movements that we do. And we're going to sing it to the farmer in the dell. So you guys can join me right now. The farmer plants the seeds. The farmer plants the seeds. Hi-ho and cherry-o, the farmer plants the seeds. The rain begins to fall. The rain begins to fall. Hi-ho and cherry-o, the rain begins to fall. The sun begins to shine. The sun begins to shine. Hi-ho and dairy-o, the sun begins to shine. The plants begin to grow. The plants begin to grow. Hi-ho and cherry-o, the plants begin to grow. The buds all open up. The buds all open up. Hi-ho and cherry-o, the buds all open up. The flowers smile at me. The flowers smile at me. Hi-ho and cherry-o, the flowers smile at me. Okay, that was our first song, Plants. Our next song is going to be a spring song, and we're going to do 3 different yoga poses in this. The first yoga pose that we're going to do is the sun. again, we're working on balance and strength as our objective. So when we're doing the sun pose, you're going to take your two hands above your head and put them together up top, reaching as high as you can. And this pose is a pose that you can keep, or if you want to challenge yourself, you can bring up one of your feet to your knee and balance. Feel that strength and balance. The next pose that we're going to do is going to be the pose we're going to do for rain. And actually for that pose, we're just going to hang. Just hang over. And sometimes those are the best stretches. You can feel it. Your body just stretching out, hanging. And the last pose that we're going to be doing is the flower pose. And this pose is just going to be crisscross on the floor and your hands in the center. If you'd like to make it a little bit more challenging, you could take your feet and your feet actually go up on your legs during this pose, but that is challenging. So if you would like to just do crisscross, I'm right there with you. All right, so those are the three poses that we're going to do. We're going to do the sun, the rain, and the flower. And we're going to do those three yoga poses to our song that we're going to sing, which is the spring song. Okay? All right, so let's get ready. Let's get ready in our sun. The sun is shining bright. The sun is shining bright. Oh, how I love the warmth. The sun is shining bright. The rain is falling down. The rain is falling down. Oh, how I love the sound. The rain is falling down. The flowers start to bloom. The flowers start to bloom. Oh, how I love it now. The flowers start to bloom. And that's our song. It's a fun way to incorporate some yoga poses into music and movement and make those connections. I want to thank you guys today for joining me for these songs. They're spring tied in, they're spring oriented, but we will definitely have more subjects and topics to sing about, but we wanted to do those today to help celebrate spring, and also to give you guys a little fun activity to do at home, and something that's pretty easy to do and you guys can all do together as a family. I'm really excited. Later this week we're going to be doing some more videos, and I'm going to be doing some more yoga poses, and in those videos we're actually going to be storytelling through yoga poses. So we're going to use these three yoga poses that we learned today, and then we're going to incorporate a couple more yoga poses, and then we can do some storytelling with yoga poses. That could be something that you guys could do at home on a family fun night, or really any night now. You guys can act out different yoga poses to tell a story, and you could see if the people can guess the story that you're trying to tell, like a little yoga charades. Those are just some fun ideas and some fun activities that you guys can do at home, oriented towards spring. I hope you all are doing well, and I can't wait to see you back for more videos. All right, thanks. Bye, guys.